vote for what the Labour Party is putting forward?
Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Well, look, if the Labour Party make proposals that are sensible, that are in our national interest, we will support those because we're a responsible opposition. From what I've heard so far, we've got a mixture of a few gimmicks, rather like their previous Smash the Gangs gimmick, which obviously was laughable and didn't work. One or two proposals which are steps in the right direction. But to be absolutely honest, I don't think these proposals are anything like radical enough. Legal and illegal immigration is in danger of breaking Britain. We need radical solutions to that, including coming out of the ECHR, so we can then deport every single illegal arrival within a week of their feet touching the shore, stop paying benefits to foreign citizens, and making sure the people who come here illegally can't claim asylum at all, all of which are much tougher than what you've heard from Shabana Mahmood
But in terms of
and
what
the
the
Labour
government
Party
is
this morning.
putting forward, do you agree with a fundamental question about whether a refugee that's granted the right to stay here, that should be a temporary status? Do you agree with that change of principle?
Yes, I agree with that change of principle. And for people who arrive here illegally by small boat, as you can see on the photograph behind us, I'd go even further and say if someone gets here illegally, they shouldn't be able to claim asylum at all, and in fact should be deported within a week of arrival. And that is important because it'll have a deterrent effect. If illegal immigrants are in France, obviously a safe country, if they know if they come here they'll get removed in a week, they're not going to bother attempting the crossing in the first place.
But in terms of that specific change about refugee status, because it would be a big change if that goes through Parliament, if you had a constituent who'd lived here for nearly 2 decades, they'd maybe settled here, their kids were at school, would you support them being sent back to their country if it became safe?
Well, I think the point about refugee status is it's providing temporary protection from persecution, and if those circumstances in the home country change, it is reasonable that they return. Now, of course, there are other visas people can apply for. So, for example, if someone's here as a refugee, genuine refugee, having entered the country legally, and I do stress legally because for illegal immigrants, they should all be deported straight away. But if someone's come here legally and gets asylum, they could, of course, apply for a work visa, right? If they're earning a salary at a certain level, they could apply for a family visa. There are other options as well. But I don't think providing people with temporary protection should be a permanent right to stay.